This is really nice and ear-catching line. If you have listened a lot of Gypsy jazz, you might have heard many players using this in their solos. You don't have to play it exactly like Django did. I often like to simplify things for myself, so they are easier to just plug and play to any solo. To me, the essence of this line is this movement. With manipulating it a little bit, you can make it work in many situations. I will show you more ideas later in this video, but now let's have a closer look how Django plays this idea. He starts here. The key is G major and the chord is G. And he starts here on D, so it's the 5th. It's the 10th fret of the guitar. That's the first half. And then he jumps here. And there he does. So slowly. I'm not 100% sure how the arpeggio sweep goes, because it's a really fast tempo, but I tried to slow it down. I think it's pretty close. It's actually pretty easy except the fast sweep picking at the end of the line, but you can simplify it. I usually do so. For example, you can play something like many times I play it with hammer on. And yeah, the Django plays it, he does in the end. To me, this is really ear-catching idea. In fact, I never transcribed it before this video. I just heard it multiple times played by Django and some other players, and one day I was soloing and I noticed, wow, I have absorbed that. It happens sometimes, and I'm always very happy when I notice that I have absorbed something just by listening and not trying just to force myself to build some vocabulary. Hello, it's me from the editing phase of this video. I just want to make a little side note that I think it is important that you sit down and focus on picking lines from great players. It will add to your vocabulary faster, you will get it faster to your muscle memory. But I really like this idea of a natural way of transcribing, just listening great music, and then when you play, something new happens, something that you never practiced, something that you just heard from the greats. Okay, let's get back to the topic of this video. I use this idea a lot, and I manipulate it to fit different chord progressions on different songs. Here are a few examples what you can do with it. Okay, I showed you this before, let's try playing it on minor chord. So, G minor. Something like that. Oh. To major chord you can play it. You can play it on 2/5. As always, try to be creative. You can also use it in the middle of line. You can play it on diminished 7 chord. You can also use it on augmented chords with whole tone scale. You can play it on dominant 7th chord. Here we have it. As you can see, I really like this idea and I use it quite a lot. Try experimenting with it. It fits surprisingly many situations. I think this is a good example of a line that can be easily deconstructed to its core elements, which then can be manipulated and used in different situations. That kind of processing is a really good thing to do for you to absorb the line to become the part of your improvisation vocabulary. And you don't really have to know any music theory to work this way. Well, it helps you, but you can just notice that you are doing just do some observation what is the pattern in rhythm and movement. And here we have it. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a quick tutorial. I hope you find it helpful. See my channel for other videos like this. There is other video where I show you a line from Django, which is really big part of his vocabulary in late 40s. If you want to check it out, the video should be somewhere here on the screen.